Hello, my name is Edmondson. I'm the owner of a Color Brother Restaurant Barbershop located at 346 North 20th Street, right in the heart of the King Lincoln District, Lord. And I just thank you for coming by my barbershop. We're right beside the Macon, across from the plaza. We're #1 barbershop in the neighborhood. Come and visit us. We do fades, shaves. We have a lot of services that we can offer to you. Also, we do blood pressure screenings in conjunction with Ohio State University, coming here every Friday from 10 to 12. We have some great events during Minority Health Month, which is April. We're going to be doing Stop the Bleed and CPR training, and just stay tuned for those things coming up. There'll be probably the second week in April as well. And so I've been here for over 32 years. We are one of the barbershops that started blood pressure screenings around the country in 1995. We serve majority of the community, and we have mentoring programs right here in the barbershop. It's called BOLD, Black Orientation and Leadership Development, and we do it every other Saturday with our kids in the neighborhood. So the mural on the wall that you see right here behind me, or right beside me, is it was my vision in 1998 to make this place a place where people will always come, because during those times they had the crack out here. A lot of the buildings were ruined, and people, wasn't just, things wasn't happening the way they're supposed to be. So I wanted people to know what the neighborhood used to be like. When you look at this mural on this wall, we have fashion, we have buildings, we have icons, we have clothing, we have just people in general, how this neighborhood used to be. This neighborhood was like Harlem back in the day. When you look at that coming home picture in 1923, when you see people standing outside, you see parades. That's what made this community great. And I think that we got to continue those traditions to make sure that we follow the legacy of people that passed on. What I miss about some of the older guys that were here before me, and they would have come out and talk to us new business owners about how to run their business, and then they also remind us of how the neighborhood once was. And those are things that we have to continue to build on their legacy around how to serve people in the community, because like a lot of times people who start business don't know how to really serve people and serve customers in business. And so those young guys at the time, Mr. Wiley and all those guys that was here in the neighborhood back in those days, they talk to us. Mr. Stewart, he'll sit you down and let you know about business. Waldo Tyler across the street. You got all the barbershop did a lot, Peyton's, and all those people who were icons in this neighborhood, and they just wanted to feed their families with their businesses. And so just like it is now, we have to continue to build on their legacy to make sure this neighborhood stays stable and it stays the way it is. And I'm just looking forward to the future work that's going to be happening here in this neighborhood. When I became a barber, I started this magazine called The Taste of Mount Vernon to make sure that it was all around business. So we would have all the businesses buy an ad, and then we put them all in their businesses, and people would find out, okay, I didn't know there was a restaurant down there. I didn't know, because a lot of times people on Long Street don't come on Mount Vernon for whatever reason. And so it would always be something that people wouldn't come across the street, even though you're in the same neighborhood. And so I think this BCN app is going to change the game, because they be able to go and visit the businesses. They can see them on the app. They can see where they're at. They have a phone number. You can see the food. You can even see the location where it's at, and you can walk, ride, bike, or catch a bus. And so I think that's what makes it so special here in this community, because we have this from Broad Street to 670. That's how I look at the barriers, that you got this big space where everybody wants to be involved in things like this, because it helps build community back up again, because we got away from that. And I think that, by bringing all the app together where everybody can get access to it in or out the community, they can see all the great things we're doing here. They can see that we do fatherhood programs. We got fatherhood breakfasts. We got Maroon Arts Group doing yoga classes. We got the King Arts Complex doing something, Urban League doing something, the Y is doing something, Franklin Park is doing something. Everything in this community tied into this big bubble of things that people can, things that can bring people back to our community to be a part of the community, even though they don't live in the community. And even access to our churches. Man, we got 53 churches here, and if you need a church home, you come to the neighborhood, you ain't gonna have a problem finding one. So that's what makes this app so important in this community, because we got banks here now, we got the Delphi, we got the flower shop, we got new businesses, Creoles going over here on Long Street, and we got Biscuits, we got Waves, Cannon Bar. All these places are great places where people can come and have fun and feel safe.